So we are currently heading to my first brand event with Paris Corner and Aroma Concepts. And we're super excited. And yeah, how are you feeling?
Great, I'm excited.
It smells like kind of orange juice, but it's really fresh and it's really nice and it's really complex. It's a perfect spring and summer perfume. I love this so much. Just finished up with the event and we had dinner. And what do we think? What are our thoughts?
It was a fun event. It was very colorful. It was very summer. It was very very spring because I think the weather's getting better.
The 70s theme was there. Honestly, like this was a perfect spring event. And for the first brand event, yeah, this was it. This was it. The candy table that you guys saw, I absolutely loved it. Obsessed with it. We did take some home, so you better believe we're gonna have that. But now we're just gonna head home, and I'm actually really surprised that the makeup stayed on. Impressive, but yeah. Okay, this is literally the most unbelievable thing that has happened to me because honestly, I never thought I would get here. I started social media 2022, and I am just so shocked. You know, this has been like, I went to this event like a couple of days ago and I'm still in shock because like what the actual heck, right? Like imposter syndrome, is that you? Like what? And I will talk about the perfume more, you know, kind of face to face so you guys understand it, because I did try to talk about it then, but you know what, it was way too chaotic and I'm not even sure if you guys could hear it properly, and I didn't want to like kind of blast my voice in your ears like that. We're gonna go over the perfume just really briefly. You know, I know you guys just watched the vlog and everything and it was such an insane experience, but we all got gift bags, so we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing. We're gonna do a little bit of, you know, I have smelled this perfume, so it's not really gonna be a first impression, but I'm just gonna talk about it better. First of all, this bag, hella cute. I love it. It's giving 70s, which was the theme of the event, and they gave all of us such like adorable glasses. Like, you better believe I'm gonna wear this. I love sunglasses. There's just something about me that I feel like I don't really talk about on social media, but I do love my sunglasses, so this is great. But now for the actual thing. Gorgeous. Like, can I just gorgeous. I really like don't even feel like throwing this box away, first of all, because look at the way, like, oh, this is so dynamic. Do you guys see that? The engineering is fantastic, but this is the whole vibe, basically. Like, literally, this perfume smells like this. But I'm gonna remove it. This is gonna not be graceful. I'm just gonna warn you guys. So this is what the perfume bottle looks like. It's a very gorgeous perfume bottle. I would say like it's definitely on the more creative side. It is super heavy though. It is. Like, it's pretty heavy. Now, before I do this, obviously, to kind of give you guys kind of a good idea of what the perfume is like, I'm gonna go over the notes. So the top notes, clementine, orange. Middle notes, woodsy notes, apple, black pepper. Base notes, neroli, amber, white musk. So my overall impression of this perfume is that it is summer. It is summer. I honestly like this perfume because I feel like there's something nostalgic about it. Initially, the first punch, you know, the top notes of clementine and orange, yes, like it's there. It's really sharp in that sense, and it smells like an orange rind. It smells like the rind of an orange. Like exactly like that, you know, like even like that kind of scent, like when you're like kind of peeling an orange, you know, that kind of whiff that you get, like that scent that you get. This smells just like that. Of course, obviously you have to really love citrus and love orange specifically to really appreciate and like this perfume. You know, eventually as it dries down a little bit, you know, the kind of extremely orange punch just kind of goes away. And then like those kind of white florals, those green notes start coming in. Honestly, I don't really get black pepper. I understand the apple though. I understand the apple. The apple's kind of like a green apple, not like the red one that you see. It's very like very citrusy. It's a very citrusy this. Like there are the white florals, but the main event, the main focus is on the orange. 100%. This is a very spring, very summer perfume. This is like your day out. It is definitely like, you know, you spend a day out at a farm or a garden or something like that. I can see like this at a picnic. You know, you could wear this at a picnic. This is like a, you know, you're spending the day outside. I think this is a very bright perfume. It's very refreshing in that sense. And it's just like, it's very orangey. Like, it also kind of gives me that Fanta scent. I wouldn't say this smells really carbonated, but it kind of smells like Fanta. And you know, those citruses kind of stay with you. It kind of stays with you. I would say like also a garden party. This is really good for that. Again, I have to reiterate this, you have to really like orange for this perfume, because even if you're just like a little like I don't know, like it might be a little overwhelming on the orange front. Oh wow, I dropped it, thank god. Nice. I was waving this around too much. But yeah, like eventually those kind of white florals, that apple kind of comes in, that freshness comes in. Actually, no, like that freshness is always there. I don't really get much of woods. I think even though like the notes, there's a lot of notes, I feel like this is predominantly a citrus orange perfume. If that is your vibe, definitely good perfume. Like this is perfect for that. Perfect summer. I think this is like a very cool and refreshing perfume. The temperature is on the cool side, I would say. Like just a smidge bit on the cool side, just because it's so refreshing and it's so citrusy. So the price is $45. Currently it's $45. I know there's like a discount going on because it's just very newly launched, but otherwise I think it would be $53 in the US. There is no Fragrantica. Like it's not on Fragrantica yet. That's just how new this perfume is. But my personal rating for this, it would be like a 7 out of 10. I like it. It's very good. It's, for me personally, I feel like the orange might be a little too overwhelming, but I know that like, you know, if other people wear this around me, even if I just kind of like layer it with something, if I want something, you know, kind of, if I want to have like a bit of a orange mandarin-y scent to any perfume, like I think this is good for that. So 7 out of 10. Like it's a very decent perfume. It's very different, it's very unique, and I would say there's something nostalgic about this perfume. I don't know, maybe it's the orange juice vibe that I'm getting, because you know, as a kid you have a lot of juice. So I think like there is, for me personally, a bit of a nostalgic feel to it, which is why I kind of like this perfume in that sense. I know this is something that I'll just like kind of maybe spray in the room, or even sometimes on myself if I'm going outside and I want to feel fresh and I want to feel cool. Like I'll spray this and use this perfume. I think it's good, and I think the dry down is like a lot less subtle compared to the initial. Like the initial like orange punch is very like, it's there. But eventually kind of the florals come in, the apple comes in, and it kind of becomes more tamer and it becomes more like fruity, floral, fresh, you know? So I think this is nice. But again, I know this is like the third time I'm saying it, you have to love orange for this perfume. And I am so happy. Thank you so much, Aroma Concepts and Paris Corner, for having me at the event. I was just like absolutely out of this world experience. I took my sister with me, and literally both of us the entire time were just in awe. You know, like it was just so fantastic. There's something about hors d'oeuvres like being served to you that just makes you feel like a princess. No, but like it was just so good and a very well done event, and I just love it. Thank you so much. Hopefully here's to many more events, and I would like to thank you guys, my subscribers, my viewers, for giving me this much support. And I know I'm just very new at this fragrance stuff. I just started this past month, and you know, the kind of support that you guys have given me is just like unbelievable, and I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for everything, and I really hope that you continue to support me, because your support really does mean a lot to me. And you know, some of you have such amazing comments. You guys like write down like paragraphs, and you have no idea, I will read those comments like multiple times, and I just love it. Thank you so much for everything, for the support, for the encouragement. Thank you so much for watching this video, this vlog plus review. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making this for you. If you made it this far, I love you already. Please like and subscribe and follow my socials. Everything's down in the description below. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye!